that this is what you want from me, that this is where you wanna be.
In celebration of our latest episode, Coming From Where I'm From, we have the amazing singer/songwriter Amia Brave as our special guest here with us today.
Hey y'all.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey,
and welcome to the Trackrecrd podcast.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So how you feeling? How you been doing?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm good. I'm great.
Are you getting geared up for Monday?
Honestly, I don't care.
The streets are calling.
I'm gonna be at home. I'm waiting for June, like when we can actually
June
like,
20.
maybe-
Yeah.
That is.
You're like, you're not here for the warm-ups, you're just ready to go straight in.
I do want to go to DLT though.
Oh, did you try to get a ticket
No,
yesterday?
not,
okay.
I've got 31st. That one.
Is everyone going? Yeah.
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to go
I've
as
never
well.
been. I never make it.
I was
so.
actually trying to get a ticket on the 3rd, like for the 3rd,
You didn't get one?
yesterday. It was sold out within like seconds. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, tickets for the 31st.
I feel like I'm gonna get it.
It's
I feel
out
it in my
next
spirit.
week.
You feel it? Yes?
Like, is it?
You know what? You have to talk it into existence.
But like, I'm not excited. I'm not gonna go to the first ones though. Don't you think it's gonna be like too much hype?
No, we need it.
You need it?
We've been deprived
Nah,
of
I'm gonna let a
vibes.
couple go, then I'll go to like the third one. Like, do you know
Well,
what
they
I mean?
have a big one on, like, their big, like, proper day party on the... This is promo for
You're-
them, by the
yeah,
way.
you know it's too much, yeah,
They have a big one on the 25th of July, which is my birthday.
Really? On 25th
On the
of
25th
July?
of July. So that's the
Okay.
big one. So if you're
I'll
waiting
put
for...
that in my calendar.
Turn up, David, then that's the one you need to
Damn,
be ready for.
Yeah, 100. So just talk to us a little bit about like yourself, where you're from, what country you're from and everything like that as well.
Well, I'm Nigerian.
We.
I'm from.
No,
I'm
you know it is.
Nigerian. There's so many of us, really.
Yeah.
I'm from the southeast of London. I grew up in Camberwell.
Okay.
Camberwell,
Yeah.
okay.
Just in between Peckham and Brixton, for those people who don't know.
The only time I used to go to Campbell was when I went to go
Nails.
get my nails done for £10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the nail capitals of London.
Literally.
So what was it like growing up in Camberwell?
I was just very Nigerian. Like, just black. There's a lot of black people, really.
Yeah.
But, like, where I lived, like, the road I live on,
Mm.
there was, like, Dulwich is like a stone throw away. So there was, like, a mixture of people. It's very artsy, though, in Camberwell. Like, and they've turned it into a mini Shoreditch now. by
They
the way.
really have?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like a
is it?
mini Shoreditch.
Definitely
Gentrified,
got
isn't
that
it?
like
Yeah.
hipster
Yeah.
Oh,
vibe.
yeah.
Now people's
Yeah.
out on their porch like having like
Skateboard and
They got
coffee,
all these types of restaurants now.
avocado and that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I see the
I'm not gonna
vibe.
lie, I'm part of the avocado gang though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I love avocados too.
100%.
Avocado is too trash.
No,
It
that's
doesn't
good.
even taste of anything really.
It's just trash.
It's the best. I can't lie. It's,
It's
so
so
banging.
nice.
I love avocados.
Avocado and eggs on toast.
What, the runny egg on top?
No, I don't have runny eggs. I have scrambled
Oh,
eggs.
gosh.
And I have egg whites if we're being really specific.
Wow. Wow. So what, you still live there now?
No, I live in Greenwich now. I hate saying that, you know, because I don't want people to know where I live. But I live in Greenwich now. I live in Greenwich now, yeah. So it's a bit different, to be honest.
Do you know, yeah, it's like I went down there the other day to get like donuts and stuff, and I was near Cutty Sark. It was so busy as well. Like
Yeah.
it was like really, dare I say, touristy.
Yes, 1000%. Like, people come to see that ship.
Really?
Yeah, people actually come and see that ship.
I'm not gonna lie, I was right next to the ship and I didn't even look at it. I
But
was like
the
looking at the
one
water.
good thing about like Greenwich, I feel like, is the water. Like, you can literally go and walk around the whole
Water's
OT.
dirty.
No, but it's like, honestly, yeah, it's the best. Like
The water is
apartments.
filth.
No, they have like a
you
major
been there?
walkway.
I've been there so many times. I just
People
look at
were
the water
skating. You know, this is the new skating area. You know, because
Oh,
I see that, I'm
really?
like, oh, this is right by my house.
Wait, roller skating or skateboarding?
yeah, the roller skating now. They're right where they do golf.
Okay.
So
okay.
like, literally, you can walk from literally from Greenwich all the way round into Deptford. Like, there's an actual
really?
path. Like, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I contemplated getting roller skates the other day.
Roller
I
skate.
feel like it's the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
of London.
What do you mean at my age?
If you bust your lip, what's gonna happen?
I'm not gonna bust my
How you
lip.
gonna explain that? You gonna explain you bust your lip?
I was practicing.
Oh gosh, you can't be getting rid of this now. If you don't know how to skate now,
I used to do inline skates. What's the
Oh,
difference?
so you know how to skate?
When I was younger.
So you think you're gonna be alright skating now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you feel like you're gonna be alright and not bust your lip, then do your thing.
I think I'm gonna be fine.
Do you know what I mean? You're gonna ruin the visual episodes. And
Have you
that.
not seen the videos of them like? Yeah, I wanna.
It's that culture that's coming over from America, isn't it? Like people are starting to
No,
skate.
but do you know what? I
They used to
remember
skate,
back
yeah.
in the day,
Yeah.
right, when I was like, probably like college times in Stratford Centre, they used to be doing skating like mad times of the night. They used to have like a speaker and that. But I think it's just like re-emerged now.
Yeah, that Atlanta kind of.
The Atlanta vibe,
yeah,
yeah. They
that
was
kind
watching
of-
ATL,
Exactly.
Cascade.
Cascade and that. Yeah. 100.
Do you know what? Before we get into the interview, I think we should do a quick game as an icebreaker.
Yes.
So, prize is up for grabs.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not doing it for free.
I'm competitive anyway.
Okay, amazing. You're going to be competing against yourself.
Yeah, I'm trying to win that.
So the game is called Guess the Melody. We're going to read lyrics without melody, and you have to guess the melody, of course, the artist, and the song. So you get a point for each answer.
Yeah.
There's 15 points up for grab, 12 points or more, and you've won the game.
You won the game.
And
you
you've
get a
won the
special,
prize.
special prize.
Okay.
Okay? Now, I'm going to... Do you want to go first? Shall I
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
So artist and the song name.
Artist, song name, and you've got to sing the
Melody.
melody.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? Right.
Let's see. This is all R&B songs as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And we try not... Well, actually, I'm not going to
Trying
say
to
that.
re-jog my memory.
It's hard. All right. First one. Put your hands up, bend your knees, bounce around in a circle.
Usher, you turn.
That was just the warm up.
That was a warm up, but you have to do the melody.
Usher, you turn.
We'll give her the 3 points for that one. Just about will give it to you.
Okay.
I'll go second. Okay. I'm going to try and not sing. Okay. I'm a singer, innit? So let me try not to sing this. If tomorrow...
He was going to sing it then.
Yeah, I was trying to sing it. If tomorrow is Judgment Day...
Oh, it's Lauryn Hill. And... No, hold on. No, it's not. It's Whitney Houston and what's his name? If tomorrow's...
And I'm standing on the front line.
I'm standing on the front line. It's Whitney Houston. It's okay.
2 points. You got to get the song.
I can't remember. And it's with Wycliffe, no? I can't remember what's the song called.
No, it's not actually.
My love is your love. My love is our love.
Do we give her that? Because she
My
went
love.
for a merry-go-round.
definitely
No, but I said Whitney Houston. It's definitely
No,
Whitney
but
Houston.
she got
My
there in the
love.
end. She got there.
My
She said Lauryn Hill
love
first, but she got there in the end.
But Laura, I don't know. Is that 3 points?
No, but it's okay. Give me 2 at least. I definitely know it's
We'll give
Whitney
2.
Houston.
Okay.
Whitney
we'll
Houston,
give-
My Love.
Okay.
What's the title of the song? My
My
Love. Is
yeah,
it?
My Love
Yeah.
is Your Love, yeah. Whitney Houston.
Okay, cool.
That's cool.
I feel like this is going to be easy now. Okay, cool. Why are you so obsessed with me, boy? I want to know. Lying that you're sexing me when everybody
Mariah
knows.
Carey, obsessed. Oh,
Okay, cool.
Okay, so far, we've done 3.
So you've got 6 plus 2. That's 8.
Yeah.
So you've got to get 4 more points.
Okay.
Okay.
I won't
Tell your secret.
Oh!
Your secret. I say it for me. That is Alicia Keys, but it's not called Secrets. It's called something else. Oh, I hate this song title. Your secrets are safe.
Okay, that was too good.
You said I. You said I. You said I.
Literally,
No, but I'm really good at these games though. Honestly, even if you play a snippet of the song, I'm really good at these games. But I can't remember what she called her song. It's not called Secrets, is it?
No.
It's called Diary. That's it.
That's the 3 points.
I love that song. That's one of my faves. So
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't think you're going to get this one.
okay.
And I hate...
And I hate that I love you, boy.
Wait.
Wait.
You just said that because you said and I hate.
Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going to finish it.
She's cheating, bro.
She just said and I hate.
Wait, let me finish it.
Okay, go on.
And I hate how much I love you, boy. I can't stand how much I need you.
Yeah,
And I
that's
hate how much
Rihanna.
I love you, boy.
Rihanna.
But I just can't let you go.
Yeah, she said and I hate that. So it's like and I hate that I love you, boy. Because you guys picked the choruses.
Okay, so who else? You have to get the 3 points. So
Yeah.
who's on that song?
We're going to be strict
And
now.
I hate Rihanna. I literally can't remember the title of that song because I never used to like that song.
So then that's...
Hate that I love you, boy. Can't say that I need you. I can't remember the title.
Okay, we did
I'll just
2
take my
points
2
then.
points for that because I'm
Take
already
2
ahead.
points.
2 points.
I'm trying to act like I don't want to be with you. Like you
Like you.
was just a phase.
Nah, I don't know who this is.
And
know
I
this
forget
one.
you in a day.
In a day.
Nah.
In a day.
I
Just
forget
a
you in a
day.
day.
Just
I
gonna forget you in a
definitely
day.
don't listen to this person.
No, you do.
No, but I
do.
definitely
I
don't.
promise you
I
know
don't know
this
if it's
person.
Sis or Sam Walker or someone
No,
else.
it's
No,
not.
it's a
not.
guy.
Angelo or Anthony, I don't listen to them. I
I'm
don't know.
trying to act like I don't want to be with you,
You.
as if you was just a phase.
A phase.
And I forget you in a day.
No, I'm so sorry. I have to forfeit. I don't know who that is.
But you know
It's
what?
not Usher, is it?
You came in with so much energy.
Yeah.
And you got a song by David just saying I that I feel like we just have to give you the
Who's
prize.
that? Who's that?
That's Amarian.
Amarian, I'm
I'm
trying.
Trying to act like
I don't listen
wanna-
to Marion. I told you, whoever that is, I'm like, I don't listen to them.
You
And
listen to
yesterday I
Amarian?
said we should have done Icebox.
Mario, I used to listen to Mario.
Oh,
No.
his first album.
Yeah.
Turning
We
Point.
could have done
definitely
Mario,
listen
but Anyway,
I won, yay!
You won.
we'll give you that one. So, but that was a fantastic effort. You was getting some right off the back, like
Mate.
so.
Soon we're gonna have to start doing bonus points on how quick you get it.
Yeah. But anyway, that was the first time we played that. So just wanted to test it out and see if it works, to see how easy it was, and you passed it pretty well.
Well, no, not too well.
Yeah, so start at the end.
Yeah,
that was too hard because I definitely don't listen to Omarion. Shout out to him though.
Shout out to
Omarion, though.
Shout out to you got served, man. We're doing it for Little Saint.
Yeah, this one's for Little Saints.
So talk to us about like your artist inspirations, kind of growing up, and how you was inspired to start doing R&B music.
I never thought I was like gonna be an R&B singer. It just happens that I just find it the easiest to like. It just comes out of me. But I like when I was younger, I was listening to like everything. My siblings would like listen to garage and house, and obviously like loads of different type of like Nigerian artists. So it was just like a melting pot of everything at home. But I didn't have any like DJs. I know you guys were saying you had like DJs at home. I didn't have any of that.
Yeah.
I was a DJ in my house. But it's just siblings like listening to music. And when my older sisters were listening to like Kelly Price, like Mary J,
Mary J,
all of that stuff. So
who would you say like your favorite like artist like growing up when you were young, when you just started singing? Who was the person that you thought I want to be like her? Or him?
It was definitely Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole.
Yeah, she's my mother.
Okay.
My musical mom. I literally studied her whole like first 3 albums.
Her first 3 albums have gotten
incredible
us through times, boy.
Yeah.
That is some of the best R&B songs like ever.
100%.
But don't you think she makes like a lot of
men bashing songs? You're gonna say men bashing?
No, it's not men bashing at all.
But this is what men have put her through, though.
No, because it's not men bashing her, because like her lyrics are always like about like scenarios or situations. Love is so beautiful. Like,
that song was
sent from heaven.
Yeah.
Sent from heaven.
But
the love was crazy. Everyone used to. If you wanted to be a singer, you had to sing love somewhere.
I sing that all the time.
You have to sing love.
But do you know what? Just quickly on Keisha Cole, her 2 like latest albums, I was a bit like, okay, but Woman to Woman, that album,
Woman to Woman was cold.
a good album.
She's
got some good features on that one as well.
Is that the one with Jaheim was on there and Tupac?
Yeah,
she had Meek Mill on
Jaheim
there.
was on there.
That was a
Meek
great
Mill
song.
was on there. Wayne was on there.
Yeah.
There was quite a few on there.
But yeah, I loved her.
So Keisha Cole was your.
I used to listen in the car with my sister. I knew every single ad lib. And like, I'm more of an album person, so there's like particular albums where I've listened to maybe like over 100 times, like over and over.
Yeah.
Like Mariah Carey, Emancipation Mimi.
Oh, that's in my top 3.
Mimi was a crazy album.
Yeah,
That from
album
start
was
to
mad.
finish.
Start to finish.
Her and JD did something crazy.
Something crazy.
Fire.
On there.
That is a timeless
yeah.
album. Do you think that people don't appreciate music as a project per se anymore?
Yeah,
like
the
it's
young
very
ones.
much singles. They don't listen to albums as like a piece of art these days.
Yeah. Like there's different types of listeners. I've never really been a singles person. I need more. I need the rest.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to. Fill me up, man. Give me more, like, you know what I mean? Fill me up.
I really do. I love albums so much. And I'm like old school, but I literally will listen like number 1 till 10. Like I don't like to jump. I want to hear it as it was made to be listened to.
Yeah.
So that's how I listen to stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's why I like Jasmine Sullivan's latest project, because it was literally like a piece of art from start to finish.
From
You
start
had
to finish.
you had the voicemails in there
Yeah.
from like different people. Like I do miss that kind of music being made
It's
these
there.
days.
Some rappers still do it. Like J. Cole still does that. He makes projects.
So when it comes to you as an artist, do you prefer writing or do you prefer like the singing, just the art form? Like which one do you think you're strongest at?
Oh, that's hard. I feel like they're equal. They're equal strengths. Like I think I sing just as well as I write them.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'll just say that. 50-50. Like nowadays I don't like writing. Like it's just been a struggle with recent. Like you go through phases with writing, because writing, like, it requires a lot of brain power.
Yeah.
So it's like it comes out naturally. I freestyle, so I just freestyle, and then once it's all out on the paper, I like use it. It's like a jigsaw piece.
And you
put
try and piece it together, yeah.
And like find the concept, the story, the ideas where I want to go. But with singing, it's like there's a lot of, it has to happen naturally, but you can make a lot of mistakes. I can't explain it. Like there's only one shot to get right, especially if you're performing. So it's just like, for me, singing is like, sometimes you can't be as expressive as you want to. Sometimes you're just not feeling it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just not singing well. But with writing, it's like, you can really like tell your story. Like I'm a person, I write about people all the time. Like people don't even know the songs about them. So I write about people all the time.
Have people reached out to you, be like, is this about me?
No.
Oh.
No.
So what did you start doing first? Did you start songwriting first, or did you start singing and then started dabbling in songwriting?
I mean, I was always songwriting at home when I was a kid. I was like 9, 10. I was always writing songs and I was always singing. And I just started recording. So it was like together, basically, simultaneously. I was never good at singing covers. Like, I was never a covers girl.
So that's... Do you think that kind of spurred you on to kind of want to write your own music more? Because...
Yeah, because I was always writing. Like, that's just always what I did. I just always used to make up songs, like, since I was a kid. So it's just natural for me to do that. So I found it more difficult to do covers. Like, covers was hard.
Really?
Do you think that's because you might not share that same emotion in the other person's song? Whereas when you're writing, you know where exactly where it comes from.
You know what it is? So like the best songs are songs that like Drake. I always give testament to him. Like he makes music that I'm like, was he here? Like was he part of the situation?
Wait.
The thing that I looked at David because I knew when you said Drake, I was like,
Wait a minute.
What about Poe?
Wait a minute. Because Drake is my favourite artist of all time.
Really?
I believe he's the greatest artist that we've seen on planet Earth.
As in we've grown up with.
He makes music, like you were saying, that as if that he was there through the heartbreak. Like it was as if he was there when you got into uni, or as if he was there the first time you ever... Like he makes it as if he was literally writing it for you. And he has that for everyone. Like he makes everyone feel like that. So the artistry in Drake is that's my guy.
No, he is. He's a great lyricist.
Drake, that's my boy. Like we're cool and that.
He's not the greatest of all time though.
No, he's the greatest of all time. But we don't need to have that debate here. But he is the greatest of all time.
But that's that ability of like a songwriter. That's what songwriters are supposed to do. Like, you know, songs are timeless. Like the melodies. Not everyone can do melodies. Like melodies is difficult. Some people don't know how to make melodies that will stick with you. So when you have those abilities, it's a powerful tool. Yeah. Because honestly, like I could hum any melody and that could literally take you back. You won't even remember the lyrics, but you just know the song.
It's the nostalgia of the song sometimes.
So do you think? So what do you think makes a great songwriter then? Of course, melodies. Being able to come up with melodies is like an integral part of the process. What else do you think?
One of my favorite songwriters is Frank Ocean. The reason why is because he's very sporadic. So there's different types of songs. You got songs that are literal. Like Drake does that a lot. Very literal. Like this bus stop, this girl, her house, this phone. But then you have the others who are like more imaginary, like a Frank Ocean. Very, very metaphoric. A lot of analogies. That's very powerful to
Drake's got analogies as well. But cool.
He does. Drake's analogies are a lot more easier to understand.
Yeah.
Like for example, with Frank Ocean, pyramids. It took me a while for me to understand.
Everybody thought it was a proper debate, right?
Exactly. It took me a while to properly analyse and understand exactly what the song's about. It's about a whole prostitute. So I think I completely understand what you're saying about
Swim Good. Like a man is talking about like heartbreak, but he's saying like, I'm gonna drive in the ocean, like, and I'm gonna swim from something bigger than me, kick off my shoes and swim good. Like, who says that?
Yeah,
that's hard. Like, what? Them lyrics are so dope. So I love those types of songwriters who take me on a journey. Right. I feel like a song should make you should get lost. Yeah. Like if you're driving in your car, you down there almost drove off the road because it's like you're somewhere else right now. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
That's dope.
So like for you, venturing into becoming an artist, because being able to sing is one thing. There's a lot of people that can sing, like, do you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, she can sing, but it's another thing becoming an artist. So in that journey to become an artist, like what was like the biggest obstacles you kind of have to face? Like
myself, like luckily for me, all through my uni years was like my development stages. So I was like going through like just self development in terms of like who am I as a person and all these types of things, and who do I want to be as an artist. And then like while I was performing and recording and stuff outside of uni, it was like, what type of sounds? So the music I used to make like was quite dark, like it was very, very moody music, very, very moody. And it was like I did all that development then, so now I'm kind of more comfortable in who I am. So a lot of your battles as like an artist is yourself. Like just you, like just your general, like imagine your normal regular thought process, like personality. You're trying to figure out how to overcome that and like bypass that, because that's where the limitations kind of come from, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So you wrote Young and Misguided in uni, right?
Yeah.
Talk to us about the process through that, because I'm sure that was during like your development stage and kind of finding yourself.
It was easy to write. It was just like, the lights are dim, I'm in a mood, and just wrote it down.
I'm sure a lot of girls could relate to that as well, especially
I
at
mean,
the
people
time.
always ask me like, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, it's self-explanatory, really. Like, the lyrics are very clear as day. And yeah, I was just being a teenager, like, just being a little
Being
young
the
girl.
pressures of it, the pressures of the girl and what we face.
Yes.
But I'm guessing that was like to do with your mental space, like where you are, like mentally, how you felt at that time. So how do you compare like how you felt back then to like how you feel now, like in terms of like just the mentality with the music industry and being an artist?
I think for me back then, a lot of it was like you're young, so the way you even see the world is very skewed.
Yeah.
Like, you also have I think I know it all, or this is how it's gonna go. So I think thankfully for me it was I just started becoming comfortable in who I was.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that changed. I am comfortable with myself. I'm comfortable with my voice, the way I write. A lot of like the early stages, I wanted to be a songwriter. So I was just trying to songwrite and make demos and make like hit songs. But now I just write for myself. That's what I do.
So you wouldn't write for someone else like at this point?
I do, but I don't write in a way like I need to make it like this, because I know how to do the formula now. It's like you learn. It's like imagine if I was trying to be an author, you need to learn structure. You need to understand like how to format it, how to format the chapters. I know that now. Like I know that verse 1 is chapter 1, and this is how you go into the pre-chorus, and this is the melody that's gonna help take it here. Like if you hear Sweet Love, it's very like cleanly formatted. It's like a easy listen, because it's like I learned how to do that.
Yeah.
If you heard my old songs, oh my gosh, it was so sporadic.
So, because so many people, because music is so much easily accessible now, a lot of people are making tunes. You as a songwriter, can you tell easily a good quality song which you know has been thought out really well compared to someone that's just literally gone in the studio and put together?
Yeah, I mean, you can just hear it from like the quality of sound anyway. Like, and like the more I even like with my engineers, I'm someone I try to listen and watch what they're doing. So just even understanding how like to hear it. Sometimes you can't even hear the kick. It's just not mixed well. Like, it's not like the levels are just not right. So I'm always looking out for stuff like that, because like a song is all these things put together.
Yeah.
For
it's the layers, isn't it?
Yeah, 1000%. Yeah.
It's layers. But that's interesting you said that. So when you talk about Sweet Love, what was the writing process for that? Like what did you go through before you came up with that? Like, do you feel like you need to live that first?
No, so I have a really vivid imagination. I just have an imagination. I can pull from like something I've thought about. I'm one of those people in life. I'm a people watcher, and I absorb the things that people say and do and behaviors. So I can pull from like my memory to be like, this is this feeling, that feeling. So that hook of Sweet Love, I wrote that in maybe 2016, but was it Sweet Love? It was like, yeah, it was Sweet Love. I have like a little clip I can show you guys after.
Yeah.
I was just in this, you can just hear it freestyle in the back. I ain't running no, you got me. But what I do is I keep a catalogue of like melodies, verses, sentences, words, just in here.
Yeah.
And then I just pull from them when I need them.
When you need,
and you can remember the melody to the specific lyric. It's all in your head.
Do you know how I got good at that?
How?
When I was a kid, I used to write. Back in the day, we never had no phones like that.
Yeah.
We had a tape recorder, didn't even damn work. And so I used to write songs on a piece of paper, and I could never remember them. So I used to like, okay, I need to make sure the melody's good, and I'll just repeat. And sometimes I used to like draw like the words are here, but then I'll draw like a line of how it goes up. And I'll just keep repeating it around the house until I'll like never forget. So then now I'm just really good with my melodies.
Yeah.
I could sing something I wrote years ago. Now
that's really
just
good,
bring
because
it
I
back.
always wondered, like, I forget melodies really quickly. So I'm just
no,
a bit
I
like, when
remember.
you're songwriting, how do you remember
You have to,
something that you've
because sometimes like the
before.
music is so like sometimes you don't have any inspiration. You need something to trigger it. But with Sweet Love, it was like there was a competition, and I was like, I just challenged myself. I was like, I could sing all the songs that are unreleased, or I could like challenge myself to see if I can make an R&B banger in a day's time. So I was like, let me just do it. And on my my private YouTube, I've got loads of instrumentals. I just clicked on one. Clicked on one and just went to my bathroom, because that's where I write.
Is that where you always write?
Always in the
What is
bathroom.
it about your bathroom?
I don't know. No one can see me. Like I'm just in there by myself.
It's the place in your house where you're at your most vulnerable as well.
The echo's just right.
The acoustics, in the bathroom is different still. But with that, have you been in love? Do you know what? So you've been in it?
But I feel like let's see what the next love will be like. Maybe that will be really sweet. But I think I felt with Sweet Love, it wasn't about anybody in particular. It wasn't about anybody. It was just, I was just trying to stay away from making a baby making song. That's what I was really trying to stay. Because like sometimes the gears would just be going before you know it. But people have been telling me they're still using it for that. So I don't know. It's out of my control.
Is it making babies or that?
It's out of my control.
Fair enough. I can see how that can work. So
That's bedroom music.
So yeah, I just wrote it. I didn't write it with anybody in mind. I just wrote like, I just was talking from like, how can I basically, what would I say basically?
Yeah.
What am I trying to say? And I just thought of the analogies of what I wanted to use, just used the car as an analogy, and it just kept going.
Before we move away from that, I was just wanting to ask you about being an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So what, like, for people out there who want to become an artist, who want to start that journey, what do they need to do? Like, do they need a manager? Do they need to get signed?
No.
Do they need an A&R?
I wouldn't say a manager. Like managers, you only need a manager when you have things to manage. I don't have a manager yet. You only need a manager when you have things to manage. What you need is like, first of all, confidence. Like you need a lot of things that are invisible before you get like, oh, wait, this person, that person. You need confidence. You need somewhere to record.
Yeah.
And you just need to write and make music. That's the first step. A lot of people like just don't make enough music. So you don't get to experiment. You don't get to hear your sounds. You don't get to evolve and develop and get used to doing that. Then just record. Keep recording, make demos, share it with people. And then when you feel like you're ready to actually put yourself out there, I would say perform. So I used to go to open mics and like there'll be like 5 people there. And they're like,
and you just still rock the mic.
Yeah, still sing.
Because even though there's 5 people, there's still 5 people. It's more than yourself as well, right?
And it's the first time you actually get to hear your music live and people react to the words. Because before it's just you, it's just your stories. But now like, oh, this person's like, oh my gosh, that triggered me or made me feel some type of way. I'm like, okay.
What was one performance that really kind of helped you in your confidence?
Oh, I mean, I literally, with performing, I still hate it. You know what, the only thing I would say that will help me with my confidence is just growing up. That's what I'll just say, like time. Over time, is building and building and building, where I'm more comfy in myself. I would say there was like not one particular point I can look back and be like, oh yeah, here. Because people will love it. You go to this place and people are like, oh my gosh, your voice. So it gasses you.
Yeah.
But if internally you don't feel like I am this person, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, just time.
So talk to us about your journey into the music industry and how that kind of started off and who you met, if anyone. And
yeah,
you know.
I mean, you meet loads of A&Rs all the time along the way. But I think for me, the key people I met was like a lot of producers.
Yeah.
Like one of the producers I worked with, his name's Cole Keys. He actually produced, I don't know if you guys remember Mo Logo's Pangolo, Pangolo.
Yeah,
he produced that. And I remember, he just would work with me for free. And like, we just recorded so much music. Like, and that was such an amazing development stage.
Okay.
Just used to record and write and just be in the studio. And like, that really, really helped me like just get into that. And then I started kind of like meeting other producers and kind of writing and stuff and doing demos. But yeah, literally, the only thing that changed was the day that I said, I'm not going to be afraid anymore. I'm just going to put the music out. So I did like this. This was last year, funny enough. But I've been recording since 2015.
So you've been recording since 2015, and last year was when you
put
started to put music
streaming.
out.
So I had stuff on SoundCloud. If you go on SoundCloud, you actually hear some songs with me in it. And you hear how my voice has changed as well. But yeah, last year.
Is that where the name came from? The not being afraid?
Yeah, well, brave. Well, my mom's a Muslim. My mom's a Muslim. I was born a Muslim, but I'm a Christian now. So my name's Simbi. I googled it and I was like, oh, it means brave woman. So that was one of the Muslim names.
Okay, and then
Amia, because me and my friend, we were like trying to figure out a name because I wanted to be able to distance myself from music because all my lyrics in uni were so personal. You literally know my business. So I was like, I need some way to like detach myself from the music so I can be who I am, which not many people know, my real name. I could be that person, my family, my friends. And then to everybody else who meets me, I am Amia.
Yeah.
So Amia, I just love the word beloved. I just love the word beloved. Yeah. And also Loaded Lux. Like, he always used to say beloved.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, what is beloved? Let me find it.
You battle rap fan, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
A big battle rap fan. So
Amia
means beloved. So Amia Brave. That's how I got it. that's how the name came
And then you
about.
started actually living your name. You started being brave
That's the funniest thing. Like my friends used to call me Amia timid. Like that's what they used to say.
Oh, yeah,
Because they're like, you need to start
Really?
living up to your name. Like you need to start like really being confident. Like don't be fearful. So the only thing that changed was me saying, I don't want this year to be in 2019. I don't want the 2020 to be the same. I need to do something that's
But
different.
it really wasn't the same.
No, it wasn't.
For other reasons, though.
It really wasn't.
Your prayer came to pass.
It did.
Your prayer came to pass.
It did. It did.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So, what I was gonna say in terms of like when you started meeting all these producers and A&Rs, did they start sending you dreams? Did they always tell you like, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that?
Like,
how do you manage that?
You know what it is? It's like sometimes you also have expectations. You think like I remember when I went to LA in 2018. And it's like at the time one of my really good friends, she was like my manager. It was just so funny. We were a mess, and we were like on like Instagram, like, oh, we're gonna go here, message this producer. And honestly, some like big people actually responded back to my email, which is actually crazy.
Amazing.
I won't say anything until I actually get to meet them for real one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when we went to LA, like trying to wake up early, go to studio, go and perform here.
Proper doing LA lifestyle.
Yeah, trying. But then a lot of it is just that. Like a lot of your beginning stages will be like, how do I get into the industry and trying to get people to see you, but actually it's the opposite. The opposite is actually you need to just continue to create content and make noise, and people will find you rather than you trying to seek people. So yeah, that was the difference really.
Is there a lot of music that you've made prior, like say your old catalogue of music that you will still release today?
1000%. Them songs are good as hell.
Oh, okay.
They're like some juicy songs. Like I think one of my songs, 15, I put a bit of it out, but it will come out properly. I have a song called Girls Get Lonely Too.
Oh yeah,
I have
we
a
do.
song,
Girls get what?
Girls Get Lonely
Oh,
too.
we know that. We know that.
Girls Get Lonely Too. What else do I have? I have a song called Making It Rain. This is a really good song. I have a lot of songs, like, it'll come out for
But that's
sure.
the great thing about you using all of that time to build your craft and experiment, that you built your catalogue, and obviously you're going to make new music coming
Yeah.
up. But that's exciting.
Yeah.